right, here doing a sound check. Brandon Barron, Cat Dan Lau out in Cadott here, currently under a storm delay here, but hoping to get started here. Sounding good on my end. Everything's coming through Grantsburg, and Cadott will be underway here shortly. All right, we are live here. It is about 7:30 or so out in Cadott. The Hornets here hosting Grantsburg. The Pirates here at Grantsburg. Number 16 seed in the latest Zaleski Sports rankings here for the week. And Grantsburg, the number 1 seed. So a pretty good game in store here tonight. Get our national anthem.
Please remain standing until the large flag is off the field. Thank you.
All right, we are back. National anthem there. Good. Get that in here. A little rain delay here, a little weather delay, I should say, about a couple minutes here away from this contest here in the Lakeland Conference. Both teams come in here with an overall record of 3-0. We'll get our starting lineups here. We'll start with Grantsburg. Grantsburg, again, as we mentioned, come in here with a 3-0 record. Victorious 35-7 over Amory first game, and then the 46-30 win over at St. Croix Falls, and then a 28-24 come-from-behind victory at Glenwood City. That was a home game last week. They were down in that one 24-0 again. Both teams ranked in our latest weekly Zaleski Sports weekly rankings here. Cadott, the number 16 seed, and Grantsburg, the number 1 seed here, and Cadott 3-0 as well. 46-0 victory in their first game over Augusta at Augusta, and then a 48-6 victory over with Stanley Boyd here at home, and then last Friday night a 46-12 over Webster. That was at Webster. Both teams playing out of this Lakeland Conference here. Grantsburg, may recall about a year or so ago, state runner-up Division 6 down at Camp Randall Stadium. Brandon Barroncut on the call. Dan Lau here doing our production, ready for night of some Friday Night Lights football here. A little bit of rain here, rain in the forecast, but that's not going to stop anybody here from playing football, I would say. Certainly the lightning seems to have dissipated, and hopefully at this point now we are ready for some conference play here tonight. So Grantsburg will kick things off here. So Cadott, it looks like Wellner back deep for the Hornets. And that fielded about the 39. That's going to get up to about the 46 or so, where he'll be stopped by a host of Grantsburg Pirates. And that is where Cadott will take over here. First down and 10. Just underway here tonight. Zaleski Sports bringing you this one. Ball placed around the 45 or so. Give up the middle. That's going to be probably going to get maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, if that. That'll bring up second down here. So second down and 10 here. Ball again at the 45-yard line. Weeks under center. Hands off about maybe a yard or so. That'll be about a 3rd and 9 coming up. Man in motion there. Sweep to the right here. Still looking to try to get outside. Gets up to about the 48-yard line, where he is brought down by, looks like Rombach. So that'll bring up a 4th down, back to receive for Grantsburg. That's Levi Anderson, the deep guy here, number 21. Snap is off, the kick is off, and it's going to be a fielded. Pretty nice spacing up the right side there, gets up to nearly the 35 or so. That was Anderson on the return there for the Pirates. That's where they'll take over 1st down and 10 here for Grantsburg. Again, both teams 3-0 here on the season, early goings. Both teams back in action next Friday. Grantsburg will host Cameron at home. 7 o'clock kickoff for that. Reese Jensen lined up. Give up the middle and not much going there, so swallowed up by a host of Hornets. Drew Rickle on the first in on the hit there for the Hornets. So Rombach lined up near side here. In defense, you got Wellner. And swallowed up a short gain there for be about 3rd and 12 yards here. Matheny working 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, back to pass is Matheny. And that one out of the outstretched reach there. Intended for Rombach there, so that'll bring up a 4th down. So Grantsburg lining up to punt here. 2 deep here for Cadott, the punt off. Going to be fielded around the 37 or so, and he'll fall on that. The fair catch there for number 15. That was Aiden Rickle. That is where Cadott will take over. I give thanks to all of our game day sponsors, one of them being Whispering Pines Golf. Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course. After golf, hit the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and all your favorite appetizers. It's a perfect place for your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course, County X in Cadott. So that one goes nowhere there for Cadott. That was Blanchett, I believe, on the carry there. So 2nd and 10, just under 8 minutes here in this opening period to give. Trying to bust outside and pursuing. That's Daxter Schultz leading the charge on that. So it'll bring up about 3rd and 8 now from the 38-yard line here. Back to pass over the middle and complete, but going to be probably a couple of yards short. On the reception, that was Owen Fassbender, the Fossbender there, so they'll about 2 yards or so short here, ball around the 45, 46 yard line for the Hornets. Under center keeps it himself. Going to be close. We'll see where they mark the football here. Looks so Weeks with the first down there. So needed about 2, got about 2.5, we'll say. Give outside the sweep, and that's going nowhere, and in on the stop, the TFL there. That's number 57, Bubba Quimby. Bubba, the 6'5 senior, the 6'5", 220-pound senior with a TFL there for the Pirates. So that's going to bring up second and about 14 yards or so. Ball placed around the 43-yard line here for Cadott. 2 lined up. Man in motion, that's number 15. That's Rickel. Rickel changes position. He'll get up to about the 47-yard line or so. So about a 4-yard gain there for number 15, Aiden Rickel, the senior for Cadott. Third and 10 coming up here for the Hornets. Weeks under center. He'll take it outside to the right, and he will be brought down first in on the hit. That was Quimby again on the stop. About a 3-yard gain there, so it'll be 4th down and back. It'll be Levi Anderson to receive here for Grantsburg. Snap is off, punt. Pretty decent punt. That's going to be fair catch there about the 24, 25-yard line. That's Anderson, the senior, the 6-foot senior. So scoreless here in the opening half, about 4:12 remaining here in this first period. On Zaleski Sports, Dan Lau again doing great job kind of doubling as our camera crew as well as production, keeping us in line here. Getting some of his Hard Knocks film as well. So working out of the shotgun, that's Matheny. And a pretty nice run still going and going to get up to about the 32, maybe 33 or so. That's Schultz. So far side, got Rombach and Jensen. Or snap, that one's going to get by, and that is going to, that's going to be turned over. That's going to be Cadott football. So the snap. So the Hornets will take over good field position. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You're listening to and watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. All right, 1st and 10 here, ball. Give inside, cutting back up. Left side there, that's number 30, Blanchett on the carry. About a 7-yard gain there for Blanchett, so it'll be second down, 3 yards here to go. Ball around the 13-yard line here. So Weeks back to pass. Looking in the end zone, and that one is going to fall incomplete. In coverage there was Levi Anderson. So that'll bring up 3rd and short here now for the Hornets. Looks like the rain has dissipated. Good to see. So 3rd and short here for the Hornets. Blanchett, the single back here for the Hornets. Connor goes inside. That's Fossbender there on the carry. That'll bring up 4th and short here. About 4th and 3 here. So Cadott with Ramsire lined up. Back to pass over the middle. That one is going to be...
It bounced. It bounced.
That'll be an incomplete pass here, so Grantsburg will take over. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. So Matheny back. Give outside, cut and left. That's Jensen on the carry. On the left side. Fossbender in on the hit here. So short gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and, yeah, we'll say no gain here. So 2nd down and 2nd and 7 here from the 18. Give up the middle and a pretty nice piece of running. That's Schultz. Third and short here now for Grantsburg. Matheny directing traffic here for the Pirates. Up the middle, cutting left. Finding some daylight here, running for 1st down and still going strong. And that is Schultz. And it's number 15 for Cadott. Aiden Rickel on the stop. That'll be 1st down yardage here for the Pirates. About 1:07 remaining here in quarter number 1. Ball around the 37, 38-yard line here for Grantsburg. 1st and 10. Yeah, Matheny and Schultz. Give to Schultz. Stumbling, bumbling, and running, and taken out of bounds there by Coy Ramsire. Another pretty nice spirited run there for Schultz. The ball at the 46-yard line now. 2nd and about a yard or so. So you need to give back to Schultz. Schultz bursting through for a gain of about 3. They'll have a 1st down. Will Daxter Schultz. So near midfield here. Matheny to give. And about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Max Davis on the hit. Looks like that may have been Ryder Anderson, I believe, on the carry for Grantsburg. Matheny working. And that'll be the end of quarter number 1. We are scoreless here. You are listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, we are back. I want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors. The Woodland between Augusta and Cadott on Highway 27. See them for bait, tackle, and hunting supplies, plus LP tank fill and exchange or small green LP tanks. They have all of your game day supplies, brats, burgers, hot dogs, bacon, and buns, chips, and other snacks, and all of your favorite beverages. The Woodland opens 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily on Highway 27 East, or Highway 27 between Augusta and Cadott. We have a flag on the play here. Defensive holding the call here against Cadott. So Grantsburg now in pretty decent field position, ball around the 36 or so. Matheny and Schultz. Man in motion. Matheny back to pass. Outside, complete. That's going to be still fighting for yardage. That's Caleb Rombach there with the reception. Going to be on an 8-yard reception there for Rombach. So to be second down and short here. That's Schultz going outside right and laying the hit. Football is, I think Grantsburg Schultz will fall back on it, but laid a pretty good hit on there. So Grantsburg will retain possession here. It'll be about third and short here. Third and about 1 or so, ball around the 26. Anderson, the carry on that, working from the Wildcat, it looks like. So it'll be first down and 10, Grantsburg. Anderson takes it again, going to his right. Getting outside, picking up a couple. About a 4-yard gain here to be about second down and 6 to go. Matheny counter there, and that's still going. Schultz on the carry. You have a, looks like maybe a injured Hornet here.
Second and 1. Yeah. It is third.
You are listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
All right, we are back. That's Drew Rickel. He looks to be okay here, walking off under his own power. 61 there in Rickel. Third and about 3 yards here to go. Matheny, they give to Schultz. Trying to bounce outside. He'll be taken back there. A couple of Hornets in on the play. The TFL there for Schneider there. Max, just the freshman. Matheny back to pass. Goes through his progressions complete to Caden Matheny. He's going to be short. So that is where the Hornets will take over. So still scoreless out here. 9:26 remaining here in half number 1. So the Hornets able to stalwart on defense there. Again, both teams 3-0, as we mentioned, coming in to tonight. Playing in that Lakeland Conference. Grantsburg back, hosting Cameron next Friday. Colby will be at Spring Valley next Friday. So we're going to get movement here. Looks like a false start against Cadott. So that'll back things up here. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. Ball around the 13-yard line or so.
Yep.
And a short gain there. Schultz on the hit there, so it'll be about a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 14 here to go.
Lots in the box. Yeah. Well, they're in the 4. They have cover 4.
So Weeks
Pass.
back to pass.
Down.
And he is going to be
Safety.
down for safety. So the first points on the board here for Grantsburg. So the 2 points here for Grantsburg, the 8:43 mark. That was at about the 8:43 mark here, the safety. Want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors here tonight. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ram store at Gross Motors in Neillsville. They now have the largest selection of Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles in central Wisconsin, all at one location on Highway 10 East, or on Highway 10 in Neillsville, and at grossauto.com. Watch for details on their grand opening coming soon. So, result of the safety, Cadott to kick off here. Grantsburg, Schultz back deep. Fielded around midfield and a pretty nice return there. That's Fosbender there. All right, I beg your pardon, that is Ryder Anderson. So ball around the 35. That's where the Pirates will take over. First 2 points on the board as a result of that safety around that 8:43 mark here in quarter number 2. Bouncing out to the left, cutting back and getting some, probably around 5 or so. That was Levi Anderson. So 2nd and 5, ball around the 31-yard line here. So Jensen lines up on the near side here. Back to pass.
Right there, down the middle, right down the middle.
Going through his progressions, steps to his left, pressured and able to get that one off. But significant pressure there. That was Jacob Feltz, one of the first in on the play there, I think. So they're going to say the sack there. I believe that was Phelps for 70. That'll be 3rd down, 15, ball around the 40-yard line. So Matheny rolls out to his right, looking for a guy downfield. And he's got number 2, and that is Caden Matheny. So Matheny to Matheny connection there. Brock to Caden. That'll be a 1st down for Caden. So ball around the 18 or so yard line here. 1st and 10 here for the Pirates. Zaney back to pass. That's out to Schultz in the flats. Cuts outside to his left. Good open field tackle there. Let's see who was in on that. So Matheny working from the gun here. The give is to Schultz. Schultz still going, and he'll get out for a couple maybe. Host of Hornets. That'll bring up 3rd down here. Rain's starting to fall here again out in Cadott. So Grantsburg with the early lead here, although threatening here. With about 6 minutes here to go in the opening half. Matheny, Schultz lined up to his left. Matheny back to pass, rolls to his left, looking end zone, and
Touchdown!
that is going to be
Got it, baby. Shaking yes.
a touchdown there for Grantsburg. Ryder Anderson at the 5:46 mark. So now Grantsburg out front here, 8-0. Ryder Anderson touchdown reception. Give up the middle, the 2-point conversion, that is good. Converting on that is number 21, that's Levi Anderson here. So a score now 10-0, 5:46 here to go. Grantsburg out front. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadott. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County X at Cadott, just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
All right, we are back here. So Wellner back deep here for the Hornets. So you had the Ryder Anderson touchdown reception from Matheny at the 5:46 mark here in quarter number 2. The 2-point conversion good. That one fielded around the 32 or so. Riley Winchell here, so that is where Cadott will take over 1st and 10 here. I want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors at Bush Brothers. They believe champions aren't just made on the field, they're built in our communities. That's why they proudly support local schools and high school athletes. Bush Brothers, committed to excellence on and off the field. So the rain starting to come down just a little bit harder now. We give up the middle, and still going, still churning there for Cadott. Schultz in on the hit. That was number 30, and Kellen Blanchette on the carry. So that'll bring up a 2nd down here. About a 4-yard gain or so. Ball around the 36.5-yard line, we'll say. Matheny near side here. The drop play, that goes up. Pretty nice run. Cutting out to his right. 1st down just past midfield. That is Blanchette again on the carry for the Hornets. And they are now in Grantsburg. Now right at midfield, it looks like, is where the ball will be placed here. Just under 5 minutes to go in this opening half. Grantsburg on the board with that safety, getting that 2-point safety, and then they have the Matheny Anderson strike, the touchdown reception, making it at that point 8-0, and then the 2-point conversion for Levi Anderson, good. So 10-0 our score. Cutting up for about 5 or so. So it'll be 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Ball at the Grantsburg 45. Looks like a timeout here for an injured player. We'll stay right here. So the very pivotal conference game, Dan, I would say. I know you've covered a few of these games, certainly here for Cadott. pretty good conference, I would say, in Grantsburg. Last year the state runner-up here, Division 6. 2nd and 5 here from the 45. Bouncing up the middle, maybe getting a couple or so, we'll see. Blanchette with about a yard or so. 3rd and 4, ball around the 44 or so. Blanchette, and he's going to be taken back for about a 4-yard loss. I believe that was lost, I believe, 3 or so on that. It'll be 4th down here, so back will be Levi Anderson for Grantsburg. Of course, Levi with that 2-point conversion. Low snap. Going to have to run, and he'll be still up, still going. And he will be brought down. So the low snap here, so that'll give Grantsburg some pretty good field position. That's going to be probably around the 33 or so. Looks like maybe an injured Hornet here for Cadott. Who was that?
2 of them.
2 guys, okay.
Yep, hey, call your line over.
That looks to be, I believe Quimby there. Looks to be a little shaken up for Grantsburg. Yeah.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Let's see what number. It looks to be okay. We are back here. I want to give thanks here tonight to all of our game day sponsors. Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Penn National Insurance Company. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rate, stay for the service. That's the Dahlman Insurance Agency. The ball around the 42-yard line here. And they give outside, going right, cutting right, and going to get about 3 or so. That's Ryder Anderson on the carry, the 6 foot, 181-pound senior here for the Pirates. Zini back to pass, scrambling around, and in on the sack there. That's number 72. That's Brock Webster. So the sack for Webster, the junior here, Brock, with the sack here tonight. 3rd and 17 or so, ball around the 43-yard line here. Minute 40 and counting to go in this opening half. Jensen, the man in motion. Pass over the middle. That's going to be Schultz. Schultz gets outside to his right, and Schultz in for the 43-yard touchdown reception. The 43-yard touchdown reception for Schultz. So 16-0 our score. That was Dexter Schultz, the 43-yard touchdown reception from Matheny. And looks like rain starting to come down just a little bit harder now. The waning moments here of half number 1. Matheny out to his right, rolling to his right, looking and laying out for that. And the 2-point conversion is good. That is number 22 there by Ryder Anderson, the 2-point conversion. So 18-0 our score. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports. Bye.
All right, we are back. Minute 23 remaining here in this first half. Grantsburg to kick off here. Fielded around the 30. That's Riley Winchell. Still going, getting up to about the, still going here. He'll get up to about the 37-yard line or so. That is where Cadott will take over now. 1st and 10 here coming up in this final minute and 16 here to go. Grantsburg out front here, 18-0. And as we mentioned here tonight earlier, both teams 3-0. Very pivotal conference game here in week number 4. And Baron Cott on the call, Dan Lau doing our production. So the give there to Rickel. Rickel still going, and he'll pick up about 3 or 4 perhaps on that carry. Be about 2nd down and 7 here. Minute 9 to go on that 3-yard carry there for Rickel. Makes the drop play there. That's Lanchette, and he'll get up a couple yards short, it looks like. About a yard shorter here, so it'll be 3rd and short. 50 seconds and counting here for the Hornets. Trying to maybe see if they can get some points on the board here before this half. So Weeks going up the middle, and that's going to be good for first down and some more, and still going and getting down to about the 37 or so roughly, depending on where they spot that. And that'll be a first down here for Cadott. You want to give, looks like a timeout called. We'll keep it right here, though, I think, kind of in these waning 21 seconds or so. Cadott on the move here, trying to, again, as we mentioned, maybe get some points here on the board. Want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire, proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. So rain starting to, it looks like maybe it's letting up just a little bit here. Of course, this game started around 7:30 or so here tonight. The lightning delayed things a little bit here. Not to worry, we are underway here in week number 4 of this high school season. Zaleski Sports has, I believe, 18 games here tonight. I believe that might be a world record, in fact, even, Dan, not sure. Give outside, that's going to Rickle with a few there on the carry. Second and 9 here from the 36. So you have to think Cadott probably looking to, and they're going to go back to Blanchett there in the carry. No gain on the play. Cadott takes the timeout, about 8 seconds or so in this one here. We'll take a brief commercial pause. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
All right, Dan Lau giving me the thumbs up here. The final 8 seconds here of this first half. Cadott working with a 3rd and 11. Ball around the 38-yard line here. Working from the gun. Back to pass. And that is going to fall incomplete by Weeks. Fourth and 12 now here. 4th and 11 roughly, we'll say. Ball, in all likelihood, very much the last play I would have to think of this opening half. Checking in there for Grantsburg, that's Lyle Lozier. So 4th and long here. Weeks back to pass. And that will fall incomplete. And that will be a half here, where our scoreboard here tonight reads Grantsburg out front here, 18 over Cadott 0. Going to go to Hard Knocks here for a bit. Again, 18-0 our score at the half. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Hard Knocks coming up in just a moment.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Ready. Woo! Middle, 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 middle. Keep going. I think it's open. Come on, let's go down, down, down. Right away. Ready.
The Augusta Beavers started practice with some returning and punting drills. Coach Bolt and his team prepare to face the Blair Taylor Wildcats to open up Dairyland Conference play.
Ready. Middle, 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 middle. God damn this. Very good. As soon as you snap, you release and go. Don't try to block because they cannot touch you. So you get a free run at the quarterback. Essentially. Water. Do that double pass.
They will look to their second string quarterback though. Owen Lee won't be ready to go with injury, so sophomore James Shaw will take the lead tomorrow against Blair Taylor.
Let's do this. Let's go. Can we get like 7 really good hard plays? What I talked about yesterday. You know what I mean? You okay with that? All right. Yeah, 6, 7. You know, something like that.
Hey!
And then, so guys, we're gonna go basically live for 7 plays here. All right? Yeah, give or take.
Everyone,
Josh, hold that. Let's go. Let's go. On your horse. All right? I cannot hit you.
Leading up, outside back. Outside back.
Get up, Chase. There we
Even
go.
the end. Be Nate. Good. Way to hustle, Song. Get away. Not dirt. Go. That's it, Austin. Way to come up. That away.
Trap on 1. Tight left. 25 to left. Trap on 1. Ready. Come on now. Let's go. Panic. Cut, Dylan. Oh, you good? Chase.
Wait, 20, cut. There you go, Sean. Just like that. I don't want to stop. There we go. There we go. Start to figure this out. Wait, 20, cut. Oh, pass! There you go. Freeze.
Thanks for letting me know.
Wait, 20, cut. Oh! Yeah, you don't want this, Martizzi. You don't want this, Martini. Keep the ball there. You asked for it, everybody. Come on! Woo! Every time, Ryan. You get no food. No, you're fun. No, you're not losing. You're not losing. Violation has a delay. Be ready.
Okay, but you're like now that you've got that figured out, you're kind of doing whatever you want because you can. Okay, you need to get down here though. Don't get yourself up here. You got to stay down here and play down here. Okay. All right. 30 something. 25. The idea on the blitz is you want to get across the line of scrimmage as fast as you can. So you're full speed line of scrimmage, you're coming across here, and then you're breaking down looking for the ball. If you see the ball, you just keep going. But if you don't know where the ball is, then you got to break down and find it. Riley's got the ball. That's the guy right there. Okay, Riley's going to run that way or he's going to run that way. So you're coming down here, you're going to go right here, you're going to break down, and then you're going to move to the ball. All right, here we go.
Which one of us are blitzing?
We're going one at a time. One at a time. Here we go. Hit. Break down. Slow. You got to get to the line of scrimmage faster. You got to be there faster. Here we go. Sit. All right. 20 shot. 20 set. I'm good.
And boom, we're off here in Augusta. Wincy returns it for around 10 yards, where Augusta will start just shy of their own 25. And that's a caught pass down the sideline. Nice catch and move by Isaac Mooney. Shong back to pass. And that's bobbled and intercepted. And the first play for Blair Taylor is a run down the sideline. Wincy chasing him. He cannot catch him. Touchdown, Blair Taylor. Man in motion, that's Johnson. So it wasn't Johnson, but Johnson got the carry, and he scored for Blair Taylor. His second touchdown of the game. And that's another first down, that time on the carry by Dylan Dirks. And another keeper by Shong. That's close to a first down. Shong rolls back, and he's sacked. Trap back to pass. And intercepted. Taken down the sidelines for the touchdown. That's a pick six from Colton Wincy. Schools in the smaller divisions, but Blair Taylor likes to throw the ball. And avoiding the sack is Trap. He doesn't have much time. He hucks it. And that's a touchdown. Blair Taylor. CJ Dummer. Gets a carry around the end. And touchdown. That's Austin Clemens once again. Blair Taylor opens up conference play as they beat Augusta 56-6.
All right. Hey, guys. Hey, good game tonight. We all had our highs and lows, but let's watch film when film is up. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family!
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
All right, we are back out at the half here. We'll do a quick rundown of our scoring here tonight. Grantsburg out front here 18-0. They got things started. They got on the scoreboard first at about 8:43 left in quarter number 2. They had the safety, the 2 points on the board there. And then about the 5:46 mark left in quarter number 2, you had the 20-yard touchdown pass from Matheny to Ryder Anderson, making it at that point 8-0. And then Levi Anderson able to convert on the 2-point conversion. At that point, it was 10-0. with about 5:45 or so left in the first half. And then about with 1:23 left, you had the 43-yard touchdown strike from Matheny to Daxter Schultz. At that point, it made it 16-0, and then the 2-point conversion for Levi Anderson. So Levi Anderson with a couple of 2-point conversions here tonight. It's been Grantsburg out front here, 18-0. Still a whole half of football, however, left in front of us. I know we've said it a few times here, but in week number 4 here, weather conditions certainly has been kind of raining off and on. You had the lightning that caused things to be a little bit delayed here tonight, but either way, still a whole half in front of us here. Again, our score out here, 18-0. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. The second half just around the corner.
Hey, Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All right, we are back at the half here. Want to remind everybody here that the next episode of Hard Knocks, that'll be on Tuesday. That'll be both on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can see the whole slate of games on Zaleski Sports going to the website zaleskisports.com. Make sure to check that out. Dan Lau doing a lot of the production for the Hard Knocks, in fact. So make sure to check that out on Tuesday, next week Tuesday. Got a whole half in front of us here. Cadott, they will be back in action next Friday night. They'll be on the road at Spring Valley. And then Grantsburg, they'll be hosting Cameron next Friday as well here. So hard to believe that we are already in the fourth week here of high school football. Kind of been a weather pattern of craziness, we'll say. I would say just about a week or so ago, we were in the upper 50s, low 60s, felt very much like fall, and certainly football, no doubt. And then back up into the 70s here, and kind of a rainy night here tonight in Cadott, but certainly not going to stop us here from action here on Zaleski Sports between these two Lakeland Conference opponents here tonight. Again, we'll do a quick overview of the first half scoring. Grantsburg gets on the board with that safety at the 8:43 mark in quarter number 2, and then you get the 20-yard touchdown strike from Matheny to Ryder Anderson, making it again 8-0 at that point. Levi Anderson converts on the 2-point conversion, making it 10-0. And then with about a minute 23 left in quarter number 2, Matheny with a 43-yard touchdown strike to Daxter Schultz. At that point, making it 16-0, and then Levi Anderson on his second 2-point conversion, taking us to where we are again, 18-0 our score here. Cadott to kick off. So the Pirates with a couple back here. Overend kick going to be fielded about the 31 or so. And gets out to around the 35. That's Ryder Anderson. And that is where the Pirates will take over 1st and 10 now. I give thanks to all of our game day sponsors. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza has been a family tradition for almost 30 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder. Order online or for takeout and delivery at mancinoseauclair.com. That's Mancino's Grinder and Pizza. It's locally owned and operated, conveniently located on Brackett Avenue near Memorial High School. Matt Schultz getting outside to about the 49 or so. About a 14 or so yard carry there for Schultz. Matheny working from the gun, man in motion there. That's Anderson. Getting up into Cadott territory. Matheny for a few. 2nd down and 7 ball here now around the 47-yard line. Ambach, the man in motion here for Grantsburg. Reese Jensen. And getting up to probably pretty close to about the original line of scrimmage was Matheny. It'll be 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Pirates. Matheny rolls out to his right. Back to pass. And a nice throw, and that's a strike there. And that is Ryder Anderson. The 47-yard touchdown strike from Matheny to Ryder Anderson. So the 47-yard touchdown run pass from Matheny to Ryder Anderson. His 2nd here tonight for Anderson. At about the 10:32 mark here in quarter number 3. Matheny will take it himself and will not convert on the 2-point conversion. So it's 24-0 now, Grantsburg. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, we are back here. So Grantsburg here to kick off. Wellner back deep for the Hornets. Kick that's going to get, it's going to roll out of bounds. Flag there, so Cadott will take over from about, let's see where they mark that here. 24-0 our score, so a couple of touchdown receptions here for Ryder Anderson tonight. The last one a 47-yard strike. So Cadott will take over, ball around the 35-yard line. And the give there to Blanchette for short gain, maybe a yard, maybe, we'll see. So there'll be no gain here. 2nd down and 10 here now for the Hornets. Weeks under center. Give to Rickel. He bursts outside, picks up about 3 or maybe 4 yards on that. It'll be about 3rd and 6 now here for the Hornets. 9:25 and counting here. Weeks under center here. And that will be a 3-yard loss or so, TFL there. So that'll bring up a 4th down here now. So back deep for the Pirates is Levi Anderson. Snap is off, punt is up, and that's going to roll down. Anderson fields it around the 30 or so, and he'll get up to about the 42 or so, about a 12-yard return there for Levi Anderson. That is where the Pirates will take over here, 1st and 10. Grantsburg out front here, 24-0 in this 3rd quarter, about 8:25 to go in quarter number 3. We want to give thanks to all of our game day sponsors here tonight. We also want to remind you about the Maple Fall Fest. That's September 13th and 14th in Marshfield. Check out Arts and Craft Vendors, the Kids Zone, and Yummy Food. Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo over in Marshfield. So Cadott, that's Rickel, one of the first in on that one. That was Daxter Schultz. So it'll be 2nd down and 15, ball around the 39-yard line here for the Pirates. Rombach along with Ryder Anderson near side here. Matheny working from the gun. Schultz single setback for Grantsburg. Matheny back to pass. He's going long and just out of the outstretched reach there of Daxter Schultz. Had a step or two on that one to Daxter. Just overthrown by maybe about a half yard or so, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down here. So Matheny with 3 touchdown passes here tonight for the Pirates. 2 of those going to Ryder Anderson. Matheny will roll to his left, and that one will fall incomplete. Intended there for Reese Jensen, the senior. So that will bring up a 4th down now here for Grantsburg. Cadott, you've got Rickel back. Punt, that's going to be fielded around the 28 or so. He'll fall on it. That's where Cadott will take over, and Cade Matheny there on the stop. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports. You doing good on commercials?
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, we are back. Cadott 1st and 10 from their own 30. That's Rickel. He'll try to get outside. He'll be met there. First on the hit there was going to be a loss there for Rickel. $7-10 here and counting in quarter number 3. 2nd down and 12 coming up here. Ball placed around the 28-yard line here for Cadott. Their own 28. And a host of Pirates in on that one. So that'll be about a 4-yard loss. That'll bring up third down, 16 here to go from the 24. And that one will fall incomplete. That'll bring things to fourth down, 4th and long coming up here. Cadott will punt. That's Levi Anderson back for the Pirates. .605 to go in quarter number 3. Snap is up, punt is off, and Anderson will have it bounce where it'll bounce down to around the 39-yard line or so. That is where Grantsburg will take over here. 1st and 10 coming up. I want to give thanks here to the HS Fence Company. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. That is hsfencewi.com. So ball around the 40 or so, just under 6 minutes here, quarter 3. Give outside, some good blocking up front, and a pretty nice gain there. That's Reese Jensen on the carry. He'll get down to about the 48 or so. Osbender on the stop, so ball 48 here, 2nd down and 2 yards to go. Matheny trying to hard count there. So that one, the give to, looks like Schultz. Should have enough for 1st down for the Pirates. Grantsburg now in Cadott territory here. Ball around the 49 or so. Matheny directing traffic for the Pirates there. You've got Matheny and Jensen far side. The give is going to go to Schultz. He'll get down to around the 44 or so. So it'll be 2nd and 5 now from the 44. That one going to Schultz, and good stop there by the Hornets. So no gain there, so good defensive sequence there for the Hornets. 3:41 here in quarter number 3. Matheny, 2-back set here. Drops back to pass. Pressure being applied. He'll get that out. And that'll be Ryder Anderson again. So Ryder having himself a pretty productive night here offensively here for the Pirates. That'll bring up the 1st down here and 10 to go. Ball will be placed around the 24-yard line or so. Schultz lined up to Matheny's left here. Schultz, I think we're going to get movement. We'll see. Looks like maybe we'll get a false start here, so that'll back things up 5 yards. So clock winding here, 1st and 15, ball around the 29-yard line or so for the Pirates. Matheny drops back to pass, rolls to his right, and he will be met by a wasp of Hornets, Stan will say, right? So that'll bring up 2nd and long here. Ball around the 36-yard line here for Grantsburg, still in Cadott territory. Matheny back to pass. Looking to his right, rolling to his left. Going through his progressions, nobody there, and he will be brought down around the 42. And that was number 55 on the hit. That was Chapman Esslinger. So 3rd and long coming up here, ball around the 41-yard line here. Just under 2 minutes here to go in quarter number 3. All 24 of those points for Grantsburg coming, beg your pardon, 18 of those coming in the 2nd quarter. Back to pass, and that's going to fall incomplete. So that'll bring up a 4th down now here for Grantsburg. So Cadott with pretty nice punt there. That's going to be fielded around the, looks like around the 8 or so. That is where Cadott will take deep in their own territory here with 1:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We'll keep her right here, Cadott. 1st down and 10. So Cadott will take the timeout. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors.
All right, we are back, Cadott. And that one. It'll be second down now here for Cadott. Second and about 16 or so. Let's see. Ball very close to that goal line there. Blanchett, the carry there for the Hornets. Couple yard carry there for Blanchett. That'll bring up third and about 14 or so. Ball around the 3.5 yard line, we'll say. And that one's Rickle on the sweep here to his right. He'll get maybe a couple on that. About 5 or so to be exact. Bring up a fourth. And that will be the end of quarter number 3. Our scoreboard here reads Grantsburg 24, Cadott 0. You're listening to and watching high school football tonight here on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
All right, we are back. Fourth quarter coming up here for this one here. Grantsburg again out front here, 24-0. Still a full quarter in front of us here. So Cadott will punt deep in their own territory. Kick is up and fielded around the 44 or so. That's Levi Anderson. He'll So it'll be first down and 10 here for Grantsburg. Ball around the 20-yard line here or so. More importantly, the rain has ceased here, at least for the moment, seemingly. So Jensen lined up here near side, along with Caden Matheny. Jensen, the man in motion here. Inside give there, I believe that was Schultz on the carry for Grantsburg. About a 4-yard pickup there for Schultz. It'll bring up second down 6, ball around the 16 or so. Jensen and Matheny here. Jensen, the man in motion here. Matheny rolls out to his right. Looking. And pass deflected there by Gavin Roscoe there, the senior there, the pass deflection. So that'll bring up third down and about 6 to go here from the 16. Rombach near side here for Grantsburg. Matheny with rolling to his right and a pretty nice catch there, and that will be a reception. He'll be very close. We'll see where they mark that. And that will be a first down here for the Pirates. Ball around the 2 here. So that is in there. That was Levi Anderson with a 2-yard run there. So Levi Anderson on the 2-yard run. I'll make it 30-0 now, Grantsburg. And the 2-point conversion is not going to be good. Grantsport on the board again here with the Levi Anderson 2-yard touchdown scamper. So 30-0 our score. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadott. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County X at Cadott. Just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
All right, we are back here. 10:31 to go here in this one. It's a short kick, fielded around the 37 or so. And that is where Cadott will take over here. That was number 18 there, Joel Weeks. So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Hornets. Ball around the 40 or so. So Brock Matheny here tonight with 3 touchdown passes. 2 of those going to Ryder Anderson tonight. Levi Anderson with that 2-yard scamper. He's converted on a couple of 2-point conversions as well here for the Pirates. Cadott here, first and 10, ball around the 40-yard line. Sweep right there, and that's going to be probably a loss there, it looks like. That was Fosbender there. Looks like he'll have a loss of about 2 or 3 on that one, so that'll bring up second down and about 12 yards here to go for the Hornets. Osbender checks out here for Colby. Under center, back to pass. Pressure being applied, and he'll be brought down. The first on that pursuit. That is number 22 for Grantsburg. That is Ryder Anderson. Of course, Ryder with a couple of touchdowns here tonight, and the TFL there as well. So it'll be third down here. Ball around the 34 or so, 3rd and 16. 9:20 and counting to go in this one. And Weeks nowhere to go on that one. He tries to roll out to his right. And that's going to bring up a 4th down here for Cadott. 4th and long. Looks like around, 4th and 16 here. Snap is up, kick is off, and it is going to be fielded down around the 38 or so. That's number 21 there. That was Levi Anderson. That is where Grantsburg will take over. So a whole number of games here tonight on the docket, as Dan Lau says. 100th win for Abbotsford head coach, the 100th win of his high school coaching career. Abbotsford victorious over Stevens Point Pacelli. Edgar, I believe they were tied at 6 apiece. That was the Zaleski Sports Game of the Week. Matheny rolls out to his right and gets it out to Caden Matheny. Caden gets down to about the 30 or so. So very good awareness there from Brock Matheny over to Caden Matheny. And that'll be a 1st down here for Grantsburg. First and 10 here from the 30. Brock Matheny with give there, going to his left. That's 22 cutting out left and churning for more yards. That's Ryder Anderson on the carry. And another 1st down here for Grantsburg. So it'll be 1st and goal here now for Grantsburg. Matheny to give up the middle there. That's going to be a couple of yards there, it looks like. And bouncing in, and that's going to be a touchdown for Levi Anderson, his 2nd touchdown run here tonight. That one a 5-yard touchdown run for Anderson, his 2nd rushing touchdown here tonight for Grantsburg. So 36-0 our score here. Anderson with a 5-yard touchdown run here for the Pirates. 2-point conversion. Axel. That one's 2-point conversion. No good here, so our scoreboard now reads 36-0 here. You're listening to and watching high school football here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
New Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
All right, we are back here. Grantsburg to kick it off here. 36-0 our score, end over end kick, fielded around the 36 or so. Gets it out past the 42, 43, maybe 44 or so there for Cadott. That is where they will take over. So it'll be 1st and 10 here. That was, I believe that was Weeks on the return there for Cadott. So 1st and 10 here from the 44 for the Hornets. Under 6 minutes to go in this one. Give to Rickle there, the sweep to the right, and bottled up where he'll maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage. That was Bubba Quimby there, one of the, in the stop there, big number 57, Bubba Quimby. Bubba the 6'5", 220-pound senior. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 here, ball at the 44. Pass, and that's going to be picked off there, and that is going to be picked off and taken down to about the 35 or so. That is number 6, Tyler McCormick. That is where Grantsburg will take over around the 35 or so. 4:30 and counting to go, so that was McCormick. The interception there for Grantsburg. First interception for either team here tonight. And at quarterback now is number 14, that's Axel Hale for the Pirates. About 2nd and 9 here, ball at the 34. Again, that's number 14 there, quarterback. That's the junior Axel Hale. 2 back set here for the Tigers. The Pirates, I should say. Sorry about that. And that one's, we're going to have a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is all about. Throw in the backfield there. Never like to speculate, but we're going to get a holding here, it looks like, against Grantsburg. That'll move things back. So ball placed at the 45-yard line here. 3:10 and counting in this game. Grantsburg in Cadott territory. Axel Hale under center here. 2-back set. Working out of the eye, it looks like. May have had some movement there, it looks like. Jumped on the far side. I think that may have been a false start here against Grantsburg. I think that was, well, either way, that'll back things up here. Shortly after the conclusion of this one, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll get things, hopefully get a few words with Coach Adam Hale and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. A couple different candidates for that. Pass complete out to number 23 and getting it down. And that is Jacob Feit on the reception there for Grantsburg. And the rain's starting to come back down here. So to bring up a 3rd down and about 15 or so, ball around the 39-yard line for the Pirates. Hale working for Grantsburg. Rolling to his left. Looking through his progressions, he'll take it himself, and he'll be brought down back around the 40 or so, it looks like. So it'll be 4th and long here now, 4th and 15. Just under a minute to go here in this one. 4th and 15 from the 40. Hale working out of the gun, drops back to pass. And nearly picked off there by Isaac Wellner, it looks like, in coverage. The pass deflection, that's where Cadott, they'll take over on downs here. And with a running clock, you have to think maybe one more play or so. Maybe 2. And that one should take us down to our final here, and it is a final. Grantsburg victorious here tonight over Cadott, 36-0. Both teams will be back in action next Friday night. Grantsburg will be hosting Cameron, and then Cadott, they will be in action at Spring Valley. They'll be on the road next Friday. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll hopefully get a few words here from Coach Hale and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player here tonight in just a few moments.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico. as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hey, Coach, we'll giving me the thumbs up. Kale here. First of all, Coach, congratulations. You guys came through 3-0. Also in the conference. You knew it was going to be kind of a grind here, not the best conditions. Coach, about a game like tonight?
Well, we're kind of, we didn't take these guys lightly for sure because they were dominant on film. Each game they were in, it was kind of like over at halftime, so we knew they were much improved. We told their coaching staff, what a great job, having 1-8 last year, 3-0 to start the year, so they're really turning it around, and we've never been here, so not knowing what to expect, 2 hours away, told the guys, the conference starts right now. If you want to win a championship, we got to take care of business.
Absolutely, Coach, and it's probably really kind of one game at a time. I know you guys were down in Madison last year. You never want to get too far ahead, I'm sure, but Coach, how do you guys prepare for this next week as you get really, hard to believe, already in week 5 coming up here?
Kind of like the same thing. These guys know if they want a conference title, you got to play each game like it is the conference title, because as soon as you don't, you slip up, and the next thing you know, you're looking up in the standings and got a lot of regret. So just trying to focus game at a time, as they always say.
Game at a time. Coach, anything else before we get it over to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player here tonight?
I don't know, it was a fun place to play. I was part of the guys with the conditions and the delay. That's always tough stuff to overcome, and I thought our guys were focused. Did a good job.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I'm going to give you a fist bump tonight. 2 hour and 7-minute drive back. Safe travels. That's Coach Hale here, and I think we've got Brockman. He's going to be our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player here tonight. There he is. Hey, Brock, how we doing? It's a good name. My son's name is Brock. So,
really? Awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Well, first of all, Brock, congratulations. You're kind of the leader of this team. I know you kind of wanted to give credit to all your guys, and certainly, this could go around to a lot of different guys. You had good efforts from Ryder Anderson, Levi tonight. Your defense, certainly. You guys pitched shutout against a very good Cadott team that came in here 3-0 also. Brock, talk about your role with this team. Certainly a very nice effort. I think I had you for 3 touchdown passes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I have a great surrounding cast, and the coaching staff is great. They prepare us every week. Great receivers, our blocking's great, and I've been starting for 3 years, and I can't thank this program enough for just the teams I've been around of and a part of. It makes me play so much better when you have great guys around you, and it makes me perform so much better when I have a coaching staff that believes in me and calls great plays. So I'm just really thankful and grateful for that.
Brock, and you performed so well tonight. You know, you look so poised under pressure. You know, in these conditions, really, too, you know, you just never really know what you're going to get. It's kind of been raining off and on. As a quarterback, that can be tough, certainly with your receivers, but you look really solid out there, Brock. Anything more before you get into the next week here?
Not really. We just take it week by week and keep winning games, and hopefully it just turns into 13, 14, but you can't think about that right now. You just got to think about it 1 week at a time. So just thankful. You know, the conditions weren't great, as you said. We had wet balls all night, but our ball boys did a great job bringing balls in, and we were just on the refs the whole night. So we apologize to them a lot for that, but it was a great night. It was good. It was a good game.
Absolutely, Brock. Well, I don't know if you know the drill or not, so what's going to happen is I'll count down 3, 2, 1. I'll hand you the mic. I'll have you look up there, and then I'll have you say your name and that you are in the house. So we'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Brock Matheny, and I'm in the house.
Brock, I'm going to give you the fist bump, young man. Congratulations. Safe travels on that 2-hour-plus drive back.
Appreciate you as well.
All right, thanks, Brock. Yeah, you too. Another fist bump. That is Brock Matheny, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player tonight. As we talked, he had the 3 touchdown passes tonight for Grantsburg, and they come in here now. They're 4-0. This is a conference game here. As Coach Hale said, though, Cadott, you know, they were 1-8 last year, but they are showing resilience. They came in here 3-0 tonight. You knew it was going to be a good football game. Conditions not necessarily ideal for either team, but you know, both teams really persevered in this in the conditions here, and that's football. I mean, that's football. You never know what you're going to get. You're going to get snow. You're going to get ice. You're going to get sleet. You're going to get wind. You're going to get rain. It doesn't really matter. It's football, and it's Friday night football. It's high school football, in fact. On Zaleski Sports, Dan Lau on our production doing a great job keeping me in line as always. It's not an easy job. Brandon Berencott on the call here tonight. Again, a final out here, 36-0. So Grantsburg with a victory. They'll be back in action. They're on the road next Friday, and Cadott will be at home. They'll be hosting Cameron next Friday with Zaleski Sports. I'm Brandon Berencott. Have yourselves a very good Friday night and weekend, everyone.